Hi everybody, it's Colin here from Woodthorpe International. Hope you're all well. I had a fantastic time at Doncaster meeting everybody, Dino, Andy, Pete. There was Brian there from Fennerton. There was another Andy there. And it was a great show. Lots of stalls, good products, and the layouts were fantastic. There wasn't really one bad one, really. Sometimes you get an odd one, what's not so good, but they were all very good, and there was a lot of trains running on most layouts. It was very good indeed. Really enjoyed it. I got some more wires to help feed the points eventually. I'd run out of the reels, so I got 3 colours. And I got my 3rd box of track. I was getting close of my 2nd one of running out. I wouldn't have enough to finish Japan off, so I got myself a box, got a good deal, and I got 2 more points. So I think I'm down to about, I must be down to about under 190 points I need now. Never mind. So I haven't had time to do a lot. We've had a bit of a disaster here. We've had a big, a leak in the roof. I've had to try and sort that out. Can't leave that. And we've had a job finishing today, and today is Tuesday. And it's been since May. There was a leak inside the house from a pipe, and it's taken all this time to get it done, not because they've been working every day, it's just, time-wise and getting people to do it. Anyway, it is now completely done and all paid for by the insurance. That's what you pay your house insurance for, and when it happens, they respond, so I can't fault them for that. So I'm just gonna briefly show you what I've been up to, and then we're going to run 4 trains. We're going to run an American and a European on this layout because they both drive on the right, so they're looking, they look right as they go around. And then down in Japan, we're going to run 2, one Japanese train, that one over there, and something else, and I've got to show you that before it runs, an English train, or 2 trains. So I will come back when we start doing the running session and showing you what I've been up to. Well, I thought I'd get these out of the box. I've had them quite a while, many months, and just been busy doing all other things. I thought I'd get it out. But not only did I get the one, I got the other, so I can run them together. They are really great quality. The handrails are separate. They've really put some effort into these. Now, what I've just done with the CVs, I've put 3 and 4 CV to 0, and then the low, the medium and the high to the same, not knowing that there was going to be as good as this, but they're going to have to run in. They're a bit noisy, they need a little bit of an oil and then a good run in. But just to start with, keeping the distance, that's not bad at all. But they will alter as I run them in, so I'll just have to adjust the... Well, I expect them to alter. They might alter exactly the same. I will test it. But, I mean, that's quite good, is that? Because getting trains to run it in a constant all the same can be hard, but that's one thing for iTrain. I've learned so much with CVs, just those first few, the first six, adjusting them to get the right speed of the train at maximum on the controller. Even if it's a slow speed, the maximum's always at the top end, fully, turned, because I have a dial if I'm using it by hand. Where a lot of the time, your handset, when you turn it up to full power, it's at full power at halfway, and the rest is just pointless. There's no point turning it anymore, it doesn't go any faster. So you set it up so it goes from 0 to its speed in the range of how much you turn the power, the power dial in my case. But they are lovely, absolutely lovely. So I'm going to run them in now. Right, I thought we'd have this running today. Amtrak. It's called Day One. I don't know if that was the first livery. I've not looked it up, but it was called Day One, was this one. But this one also has sound. There's some nice lights on the front with the running number of the loco on both sides. The famous bell. Just gotta love the bell. Good horn. And then there's, another 26 different things you can get it to sound like, and squeaky track and all this lot. I haven't tried that, and coupling and stuff like that. But it's just pulling the coaches what were on the other Amtrak last week. So let's move it away. I haven't speed measured this or anything. So it can't run on iTrain. It's loaded into iTrain, but it hasn't been speed measured. So we'll see what the squeaky curve is like. Not too bad. Some of them are quite loud. So we'll move that out of the way, and then I got another loco, what you haven't seen. Well, it has been out, and it has run in here, I believe, but when America wasn't even started, the helix was in, and that was about it. So we'll turn America off. And then we'll bring this other loco in. Thought I had it loaded, but not to be. Now, this is a European train, and it's pushing it from the back. It's not pulling it, and the engine, the motor part is actually at the front or the back. It's very much like the Eurostars. And that's it. It's a lovely runner made by Kato. One thing that made me smile with this, is the bar. The welcome bar. Always happy to be in a bar for a cool drink. And that is bought as a unit. You know, you don't buy them separate, that's how you buy it. So that's going to run around up here in America, because it's actually driving on the right side of the road, and the 2 Class 20s and the E5 are going to run down in Japan. So when I'm sat here now at this moment, you can see a Japanese train running lower. You can see this European train up higher up. Now there's an English train down there, and if we could see the Amtrak, the American one, but it's not over here yet. But we'll just watch the E5 go around. But this is, you know, when the whole layout's done, I won't be able to see anything going on over there, and I quite like that. Here's the Amtrak one. So I've got America running round as well. And that, you know, is what I like. Now, some things I have been doing, and it's very small amount. I've put the second part of the slope on here. I've cut the foam out and put that in. I haven't got the bit to get down to sea level or under the sea, but for now it gets me that far. And I have put this piece of track in, which means I've got a little bit longer length if I want to store anything down on from here round to this point. Now if I just bring up the E6, and that then goes all the way down here. Now that won't go that way on that line, that is only going to be directional that way, so nothing can go down it the wrong way basically. But when it goes, that'll be how it comes back from the fiddle yard to get up to this line here where this point is. So I've put power to this unit here. There's the power coming in, and I've done my first block, which is this new piece of track all the way around to here. And there's 2 wires. There's a wire feeding somewhere over there, and I've put one here. So it's got 2 wires coming in, but only to one feed and one block. So that's wired up, so I can start wiring the other 7 blocks. Pick whichever blocks I want. So that'll be quite pleased that that's gone in. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you next week in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.